What up, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. It's your boy DIY. DIY trucker up in the morning trying to find my charger. I don't know if I took that out the house or not. Probably did. Make sure you share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm about to run back in the house. I done left my charger. I think I did. We went back up in here. But make sure you share, and subscribe to the channel. Get right back at y'all. I need to run up in the house real quick. Hit that like button. Hey, good morning, RJ. Good morning. Get my ass to work, man. We don't get no dance on here right now. one day, man. I know people now wish that they I know a lot of these people running around here, especially black folks with money, is thinking about all the shorties that done moved through the airways. They done moved here. But see, the crazy part is, man, you know, that law, the Man's Act law, they started through the years, they started adding shit on. That's why I say certain laws shouldn't apply to you if you added or if you came up with the law. Like, you want to charge me for some shit. You want to charge me for some shit that I did in 2000, but you came up with a law in 2016. So how does that apply with me? How does that apply to me? You know? The Man's Act law was for sleeping with white women, moving around with white women. At that time, blacks weren't supposed to do that. So now you're going to bring that law back up and charging everybody else with this bullshit so you can get a conviction. So you can tie up my funds, my money, you know, take my equity, take everything that I did because some shit that you done did and you figure you want. Now, what the state is going to do when they take your shit, auction your shit off, or they're going to use your property as drug raids and set up stings and all this weird shit. Yep. Yeah, Yep. Yeah, Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You see, the thing is too, when you got women that stood behind drug laws, stood behind kingpins, and when he went down, they went down with it. They didn't go down crying. They went down fighting. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew once the man went down, they was put into position to run the operation. So how the hell you become a victim when you was down with the bullshit? You was down with it. You was down with it. You know, you get women that's in position would spend $6,000 on a bag. You got women would spend, this Cassie was spending $6,000 for the penis. So they couldn't get him on the RICO because they couldn't get him spending bad boy money on sex parties where they was making. That's the shit that the government do not want to talk about. They don't want to talk about that shit. They had high intel swinger parties that cats was paying to come. That's how she was able to make the money she was making and put the money out. Because they was making hand over fist. Okay, if you spend 12 grand a night, you'll get that back at the end of the day. Do I see her as a victim? Do I see Cassie as a victim? Hell no. I don't see Cassie as no victim. I don't see it. Cassie a victim when she was sleeping, when she was the side piece to Diddy? No. The wife was the victim because she was running around. He was running around cheating on his wife with her. The wife was the victim. She wasn't a victim. I don't know. She wanted what the wife wanted. What all side piece wanted. You know? What do all side pieces want? What they can't have. Yeah, I'm trying to get to work right now. I ain't got my charge. I hope my charger's in there. What's the name? I hope I left them. I ain't got my chargers. I don't know what I did with them. Okay, yeah. If not, his phone is going to die. Yo. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Like I was saying, what do side pieces always, a side piece, what they always want? They want what they can't have. They want to be the number one chick. You got incidents where you got the side piece end up unaliving the wife. The side nigga end up unaliving the husband because they want to be number one. They want to be number one. They want to be number one. That's why they didn't really charge him for putting his hands on her, because we only see the video. We don't know what happened or what she had in those bags when she left the room. I'm not condoning that he should have condoned the beating, but when she been at that hotel room, we don't know what the hell happened. Oh, he's a monster. He's a monster. Yeah, all right. But you have men that get abused by women every day, verbally, mentally, physically, every day by women. But as a man, is not supposed to talk about it. As a you ain't even supposed to bring that up, because you look less than a man if you go crying to the police that your wife or your girlfriend is beating your ass. You ain't supposed to say nothing. As a man, you're supposed to take it on the chin because you a man. All men ain't men. Yeah. Oh, so that's the principle he's standing on with you, because of what you went through. You ain't supposed to side with it. Because the way they got it now, it's hard, because now you can't even date no more. If you date somebody, to make sure she call the Uber and you keep the receipt. She catch the cab, you keep the receipt. You got to make sure she got to fly out. She got to fly out. And now it's like you got to get a written consent stating that once you come out here, we have sex. We need to get that on paper, because now if he or she getting their feelings, your ass can be going down for 10 years off the Mann Act charge. But does the Mann Act charge apply to women? Does that shit apply to women? Because the women fly out all day long for sex. Women go on business trips and having sex and go back home to the husband. You know? Women do it all day, man. Women fly all over the world on business trips Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hell yeah. Shannon Sharp dodged the bullet. Shannon Sharp could have got hit having sex with the hit with the man acts, having sex with a little white girl. But she was even though she was already on OnlyFans, showing coochie, showing breasts, having sex. This shit don't make no sense, man. Don't make no sense. Do women get charged with the same charge that a man get? Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I have not seen an incident yet where a female got hit with the man's act, y'all. There's not a crime out there where women do it. Women do it more frequent than men. A woman can tell you straight up if she gonna give you the coochie or not. You can't tell her what you want to do. She gonna tell you. So now if she come to your house, you open the door, she attack you, strip your pants down, get your head, wild out, and she go home. You ain't supposed to feel violated. You supposed to say, damn, well, at least I smashed. But she just did the same thing. She flew to you. She drove to you. Now, yeah, you're right. That's two instances, right? You wake up in the morning, you roll over with a shorty you just met the next day. You roll over. Y'all get into sexual activity. You start eating on her, licking on her, kissing on her. She might feel some type of way because it's early morning. What you doing? I gotta get up doing it. I didn't invite you. She might feel the type of way. But then she'll roll over, start giving you head. You look at her like, yo, chill, what you doing, yo? You good? And then she'll tell you straight up, stop acting like a bitch. You go, huh? You just violated me, but you ain't supposed to do that. Hold up. Let me slow down. I got two deers here, and I don't want them to double back. Yeah, seen them. I don't want them to run back across the road and shit. I just seen two of them. I ain't got time to be hitting no deers in the morning. Yeah. It's crazy though, man. It is crazy. So a woman can violate you in the morning, but you as a man, you're not supposed to have a problem with that because you a man. You a man. But if you do the same thing to a female, you just violate it. And now your ass sitting there all day wondering and worrying if she gonna use that against me later on, if it ain't today, if it ain't tomorrow, if it ain't next month, or if it ain't years from now. And then it might come up through a conversation later on in life. All of a sudden now somebody calling you, telling you some bullshit. You be like, what? Yo, what is going on? I ain't do that. We was chilling though. We was chilling. It happened to a lot of men. A lot of men fall victim to that shit. And as a man, you're not supposed to say, you know, oh, I was trying to tell a stock, because you know what the next dude gonna tell you? Man, stop acting like a punk, man. Acting like a punk. She rolled over and gave you head, man. At least you got that. Like, that's not the point, bro. That's not the point. Uh-huh. Wake up in the morning, she on top. Yeah, you wake up in the morning, she on top. Now, you like, yo, what you doing? You ain't got no condom on. She end up pregnant, and you be like, well, Dick, I ain't even asked for that. You done took that in the morning. But as a man, you got to suck it up and move along with it, man. Now you have 18 years of child support for a damn seed that you ain't even, a seed that you didn't even know you was even having. You didn't sign up for that shit. So now you having a baby, and now she sitting there got you on child support. You like, yo, that's some bullshit, shorty. I woke up in the morning, you was on top of me, like, how you get away with that shit? But if you wake up in the morning, you get on top of her, you know, then it's great. Now you going to jail for rape. Now you going to jail for grape. Now you gotta sign up as a sex offender for the next 20 years. For the next 30 years, you gotta sign up as a registered sex offender. But if she wake up on top of you, she don't have to sign up for a registered sex offender. She don't have to sign up for that shit. That shit don't make no. It just don't make no sense to me, man. Don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense. Some women get away with murder, bro. More than others. A lot of women get away with a lot of shit that men go down for easily. Easily, man. You can't. That's like a woman boxer can't file charges. Like you can't file charges on a man that hit you. You're a boxer, right? All I can say is, man, men, watch how you move it around when it comes down to dealing with women, because they got so many funky ass laws out, man. Where they trying, what it is, I think what it is too, it's a shortage of people being locked up. That now they trying to find a way to get you hemmed up. They trying to find a way to put your ass in jail now. They trying to find a way, man. They trying to find a way to put you in jail. You know, they said, "Oh, Puffy, he a monster. He a monster." But then, like you said, you got Cardi B said that out of her mouth. They was drugging dudes and robbing them. Did she lose sponsors? Hell no. Did she lose a music career? Hell no. Did she lose record sales? Hell no. Rick Ross fat ass said he give her Molly. She woke up in the morning, she didn't even know. He lost the whole sneaker deal. But Cardi B, a woman can say it, and there's no repercussion behind it, man. There's nothing behind that. Nothing behind that, man. There's nothing behind that. Where the truck at? Here you go, right here. Let's get this purple truck up and running. Oh, he came? Yeah. Yeah, I see you in the building, Jake Snow, Free Diddy. Facts. See you in the building, Michigan. I see you. I beat the horn for you. I see you in a bit, Penny Lee. Appreciate you coming through. Let me go ahead and start this truck up. Yeah, we put this gun up my side.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Uh-huh. Yeah, the phone in my pocket said the rate he was going. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. You see that? Real quick. My gloves in. Yeah. They need one of them. See you in the building, William. Thank you, man. Keep on trucking. I know. Yeah. Keep going out here. I hope it get better, because right now trucking ain't really no money over here. Depends on what you're doing. Yeah, spider all up in it. The spider. See that spider walking? I ain't want to jump and shit. Yeah. Yes. I'll let him be. As long as he don't jump on me. He moving though. That spider about to get, that's the only thing about insects, they travel for free. The spider about to go down to the port. lock. It's about 44,000 pounds. Oh, we got a tri-axle today. Okay. It's not like it's heavy enough for a tri-axle, but they gave me one. Lights on. Definitely got a tri-axle. Yeah, I'm good on weight though. Definitely good on weight. Alright. Yeah, you got a seal on this. Yeah, we got a seal on it. Man, I walked to one side, it was dark. Came on this side, no light. I gotta look up here. Tell the story, period. So I think about that. Yeah, shit. We off tomorrow, man. So I already got a notary. Spanish lady in my complex. She I'm gonna call her today. She said she do that. So I just gotta see what I need. So I ain't gotta go further, you know? Alright, what's this? Alright, let's get up out of here. So now to this port, you just gotta drop. Hey, thank you. Yeah, it's what's the 2018 KW 18 speed. Pretty decent. Drop off this load on the empty yard, grab the empty and come on back up. That's it for the day. Tomorrow we go. Of course, we close tomorrow. Of course, we close tomorrow. So. right, let me jump out of the truck and be right back. Where the paperwork? Where the paperwork? There we go. laser. I was talking about him. He said the same thing. He said they see what it is. All right, let me go on this road. Let me go on this road real quick. My thing is this: you hit him, you couldn't hit him with the Rico, but you hit R. Kelly for the Rico, and R. Kelly's by himself like Diddy by himself. That shit really ain't make no sense right there. But see, my thing is this. Yeah, my thing is this. You couldn't prove that Puffy was spending money through Bad Boy Records to pay for allegedly prostitution. But Cassie sitting there was paying $6,000 to get smashed. Shouldn't she be caught up in a Rico? And that don't make no sense to me, man. Yeah. She was paying, you charging him for prostitution, but she was paying for prostitution also. Yeah. Yeah, she should have got charged for prostitution. Y'all, they so big that over he. Yeah. Yeah. It went from him being a monster, him being a danger to society, to he going to jail for prostitution. I thought it was a freak off. He not going to jail for a freak off. He going to jail for prostitution. Man, cut this shit out, man. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up. He going to jail for prostitution. But in the beginning, he was a monster. He was a woman beater. He had dungeons. He had secret rooms. He had baby oil. He was drugging them. Yeah. Out of all this shit they did to him, all he got was prostitution. So you telling Diddy you can't be around prostitution. But so if you get caught watching OnlyFans, well, that consider being prostitution on the internet? This shit don't make no sense. You can't make it up, man. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Can't not make this shit up. Make it up, huh? This is first time offense. Never been locked up. Don't have a criminal record. First time offense. First time offense. For. And then they said that she could run concurrent. Harvey Weinstein, he didn't get hit with the Mann Act. He didn't get hit with that shit. Epstein, he didn't get hit with that shit. Yeah. Weinstein hit with that. He's the guy who had to rent the whole Playboy shit. He didn't get hit with none of that shit. None of that, bro. gave him time for the beating of Cassie. But LAPD said, yeah, but I know LAPD said, nah, that's too long for us to do that. And you got paid for it. So it's crazy how you can pay for a charge and still get locked up for years later. That's the crazy part. Yeah. Yeah. Puffy was convicted through public opinion way before he went to trial. He was already convicted. He was already convicted way before the trial even started. Way before the trial even started. And I think that's what the 5 jurors said. I think those 25 people, 25 jurors that sit up there, I think they see the same thing. The first thing they go off is the RICO. Say, nah, he's going to RICO out. He's not going to charge for people. We ain't got nothing on it. You don't believe it. They pretty much didn't believe he didn't do it. So now you got it with trafficking. Trafficking, pretty much driving. That's like a pimp. It's like a pimp driving a hoe to a destination. So I'm gonna take you to this hotel. I'm gonna take you to this hotel. It's kind of like, hey, hustle and flow. He had the white chick in the car getting smashed. You see what I'm saying? He had the white chick in the car getting smashed. Had the other chick stripping. Had the other chick pregnant at the house. Come on, man. Come on. That's like hustle and flow. Why DJ why DJ ain't get charged with the Man's Act? Why DJ ain't get charged with the Man's Act? DJ was worse than Puffy. DJ was smacking him. What she tell DJ? Don't get my ride, bitch. Said what? You know what I'm saying? DJ had a whole stripping, a white chick getting smashed in the car, and a pregnant chick, and selling weed. What? Come on, man. Come on. And he got an Oscar for that. So you can get an Oscar for pimping bitches, but you can't get an Oscar for protecting what's yours. This shit don't make no sense, man. Don't make no sense, man. Don't make no sense. You got a whole movie predicted like the P. Diddy. A whole movie. You got hoes, you got strippers, and you got pregnant chicks. And you got weed. And you making money. The 4 elements. And he was able, and he went to jail. But he didn't go to jail. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go to jail for none of that. You know? So come on, man. Then he come home. What'd he say? Whoop that trick. It's hard on the pimp. Come on, man. It's hard on the pimp right now, man. It's hard on the pimp. Go watch Hustle and Flow. Hustle and Flow tell you anything you know about the Diddy trial. Hustle and Flow tell you anything you need to know about the Diddy trial, man. Shit. It's hard out here on the pimp, man. It's hard out here, man. That all you can charge them for is prostitution. They spent man hours raiding his house, shutting down the plane. Oh, then he got tunnels and he got bodies in the tunnel. Having sex with kids. All this shit they said that he did. And all you got was a man at charge prostitution. That's all you got. That's all you got. Because once she started talking and the jury heard him, you up here paying for penis. You paying for sex. That right there was the crucial moment in the trial that turned it. It went left and they realized you paying to get smashed. You paying $6,000. You could have took $6,000 to bought some shoes, bought your Birkin bag. You could have took $6,000 to do anything with. You could have went to a male stripper club and freaked off at a male stripper club and paid less than that. Shit don't make no sense, bro. Okay. And I know women get mad. Women can't handle, you know. Yeah. See. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Like I said, I done went to hella swinger parties. Hella swinger parties. And the same shit you see is what they was talking about, bro. I went to hella swinger parties. And that's all it was. It was a high-end swinger party, man. Yeah. Yeah. It was high-end swinger parties that the elite was invited to. You know, wasn't no broke shit, and you had to pay. You had to pay to get any swinger party because they said it was a very expensive elite parties. You had to pay to get in, and someone's invited. So you're going to turn a swinger party into a freak out. You know, that shit make no sense to me. Swinger parties, man. Most of these swinger parties that they throw, the ones that I went to, wasn't no drugs involved that I know of. And you could have been high before you got there. Because some people got to get off before they even get to anywhere. Shit, that's like going out. That's like going out there. You might want to smoke some weed or have a drink before you get to the spot because you know it's already expensive up in there. You know, food. You know, most of these parties be having comedy parties, comedy show. They have, you know, different events, Halloween parties, masquerade parties. They have a lot of different events at these swinger parties. So Friday night would be a Halloween party, and then Saturday night would be regular greet and meet, and then people walking around, and you go into different rooms, and you might see a lot of different women on women, and you might see threesomes and foursomes, and you just go room to room. I've been to ones in New York and New Jersey. So going to these parties, you see a lot of this shit. You don't have to interact with none of this. Because most of these parties, women have a high sex drive. When you go to most of these swinger parties, most of the men that bring their wives and watch their wives get fucked or have sex, because the women would have a high sex drive at these parties. That's why a lot of men bring their wives, because it's a fetish and you get to do what you want to do. You get to watch your wife get pounded out by like 4 different dudes at one time. They bring their wives for these activities and they go home with their wives. That's not a crime. It's not a crime to, do certain things, because everybody have their own secret fetish and they go to these parties where they want to get off. Why you think some couples be together 30, 40 years? Because they go to these parties, they enjoy themselves. But mostly women at these parties have a high fucking sex drive. A woman will tell you in a minute she not gay, but she'll go to swinger party and be up under 4 or 5 women at one time. But she'll tell you, I'm not gay. And it happens like that. It happens like that. So you get to see so much, and you just be like, you become numb to the shit after a while. Like, okay, cool, this is what they like. All right, cool. You'll get men that's got a wife and will bring their wife to you and say, hey, what's going on? This is my wife, this is so-and-so. My wife want to play with you, blah, 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 blah. You be like, all right, cool. It's pick and choose and shit. So for you to call it a freak off, nah, I don't want a freak off. So goddamn swinger parties, sex parties. And they got paid. See, that's the thing the government don't want to talk about. It was a lot of money involved in this shit. Knowing Puffy, they probably was making anywhere from $100K a night, $200,000 a night. See, it's money involved in this shit, because you ain't gonna call it racketeering unless it was money's involved. So now they throw the racketeering off the table, because at swinger parties, you can make $30,000 a night, and that's tax-free money. You can make $15,000 a night. That's tax-free money. That's tax-free. The government can't touch it. So what the government can't touch, they want in. If they can't get in, now there's a racketeering charge, it's a RICO charge, it's money, is organized this and organized that. Nah, man. That's free money. It's free money. People want somewhere to go so they can enjoy themselves. So they'll spend $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 to get into these parties, man. What you gonna do? They spend the money to get in. The government can't touch the money, then. Yeah. To get in. They charge single males anywhere from $100 to $150 to get in. So pretty much you throw a swinger party. He said, okay, cool, I'm gonna throw a hotel swinger party. It's got a 2-bedroom. So you'll basically say, okay, we'll get couples, you'll get 10 couples, they'll pay, the couples will pay $200 a piece to get in. So that's 10 times 200. Then that's that. Then the single males will pay anywhere from, you get 5 single males, they pay for 100 to 150 a piece. That's 5 single males, and then you'll get 7 single females. They'll pay 30 to 40 bucks to get in. That's your money right there. And then the hotel may cost you what? No more than about $100 a night, $115 a night. So pretty much that's just money that you get, and then you sit back saying, "Hey, fuck it, man." And those parties ain't supposed to be talked about. Why you think nobody never said nothing about a Diddy party, a freak off? Well, the government called it freak off, because swinger parties ain't supposed to be talked about. You ain't supposed to talk about this shit. You ain't supposed to talk about this shit. Yeah. Hey, good morning everybody in the chat. Good morning. I'm in Pennsylvania right now. I'm on, yeah. Oh. 80 eastbound, headed down to Port North. Trying to get down here to Jersey right now so I can drop off this load down here in the port. Go pick up the empty, come back up, and that's it for the day. The ports are closed tomorrow, because of the 4th of July. So the ports are closed tomorrow. But come Monday, the ports are gonna be jammed. Anything after holiday, the ports will be backed up regardless. We all know Puffy had, backdoored a lot of business deals, took a lot. But see, what people ain't saying neither, is that if I give you a deal, like people say, oh, Puffy, I don't know his business deals. I'm just saying, if I sign you to a label and give you an advance, right? So I'm gonna give you a $50,000 advance for your first record. Now, due to that record coming out, you have to get out there, you have to promote that. So you got 50 racks, you have to promote that. Once your music start moving, I'm gonna have to recoup that 50 grand. I'm gonna have to recoup that $100,000. So now, you running around saying that I robbed you, but no, you gotta pay that money back, son. So if I give you a cash advance for 100 racks on a record, regardless how that record do, you still owe me that $100,000. So I gotta come for that money. And a lot of people getting messed up where they get that advance. Understand, you want to move your mother out the hood. Okay, do that. Put the money up, invest the money. Don't take the money and now you gotta buy jewelry, you gotta buy an expensive car. Now when it's time, your record ain't selling, it's not my fault. You gotta promote that shit. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, but I still gotta get that 100 grand back. And a lot of these artists that get caught up in the 360 deal, they be struggling. They be struggling for music because, like, what you call it, a one-hit wonder? You come out with a one-hit wonder, that's it. That's like Sean. When Sean got locked up for the shooting in the club, right? Man, Sean, it was alright, but he wasn't no good. He wasn't no good artist to me, but he did a song. Alright, cool. Which sound like the dude, the other dude and shit. But when you put that money out there, man, you gotta come back for that advance money, man. A lot of people don't understand that. They think that the artists are getting robbed. Nah, if you putting that money out, gotta come back, gotta recoup that money. And that's by all means necessary. So you see, that's why I like back in the day. Back in the day, you didn't have social media, right? We didn't have social media where they have it now. So you had to pump your shit out your trunk. You had to pump out the cassette tapes. You had to pump out the CDs. You had to go to events. You had to do all the footwork to get yourself noticed. And that's how you made your money. A lot of these artists now, they just want to be on the internet. They want to be on the internet. Want to be on the internet, man. And I heard, what did he say? Who said, I forgot what artist said it. The artist said he streamed, I think what Snoop said. I think Snoop, one of them said they streams was like 9 million, right? Said he only took home 45,000 that, bro. So the streaming is trash now. So you can say, okay, well he got 3 million views, 3 million views on one song, but you probably only make about a few thousand on that because streaming now is crazy. You know what I'm saying, man? Nah, that's like, I heard Snoop one of them said that even the streaming ain't the same way no more. The streaming, I don't know if Snoop or Big Daddy Kane, one of them said that they shit was up to $9 million. No, 9 million views. Streaming. through Spotify, it only took home $45,000. Like, damn, where all the money go now? Even they keep losing that money now through Spotify and all of them. So the money not even the same no more in the music industry. Money not the same no more. Because they know everybody, see, that's like with trucking, right? That's like with trucking. Right before COVID, trucking was decent. It wasn't great, it was decent. The race was up, we was making some decent money. We knew how to run the routes we needed to run to pay our bill and put money in our pocket. Now COVID come through, the race shot up. When COVID came through, first the race was gonna drop, then it came up real high. Everybody named mama got in the trucking. Everybody got CDLs. Everybody got their own authority. Everybody went and bought trucks. Everybody started doing hot shots. The rate went down, but the price of everything is still up. Bills are high, rent is high, food is high, electric, water, inflation, boom, high. But rates are still down, rates are low as shit. So that everybody who went and bought a truck, most of the trucks are parked. Yeah, I know. Everything went up. Yeah, when 80,000 trucks jumped up to about 130, 140. One to do that, two to do was at the job. One spent about, with the truck he could have got for 60,000. One spent 91,000. The woman that bought the Pete, he spent 186,000 for a 2018 Peterbilt. That's crazy. Now, the rates are low. You're struggling to pay that shit because now your payment's $3,000 a month. Tyler Perry right now. I wonder who will be next after Diddy. Who's next? Who's next? Because it ain't gonna be no rock stars. It ain't gonna be no country singers. It ain't gonna be no rock stars. It ain't gonna be no country singers. Nah, ain't gonna be none of that. It's gonna be it's gonna be another black entertainer. They're already on Tyler Perry, so. Kanye just all over the place. You know, his shit all over the place. They don't know how to take him. Now, they know with Kanye you can't put the smoke on like that. You know, he's outspoken. The ones that not really outspoken is, you know, like they get mad with Jay-Z, try to throw Jay-Z up in it. He stood 10 toes on that shit. He stood 10 toes and like, nah, we ain't about to put this on me. You know, people feel how they want to feel. Oh, you Jay-Z and getting back. It is what it is. I like the art. I like the music. People tell me you should listen to R. Kelly for what R. Kelly did. R. Kelly didn't make music about young kids. R. Kelly didn't make music about sleeping with young kids. So what are we talking about here? But he the same one that wrote for a lot of movies, soundtracks, a lot of artists. He's still singing that shit. He's still singing Babyface. Still singing Usher. Say I hate R. Kelly, but I believe I can. My name mama say that shit. Everybody name mama say I believe I can fly. All the old heads be like, well, don't listen to R. Kelly, but let's go half on the baby. Come on, let me singing that shit. Talk all they want about it because they can hate on Diddy, but Diddy produced and started a lot of these artists that's out here now. He put them on the game. A lot of people don't know where Louis stole their style from Dapper Dan. That's when Louis stole their style from Dapper Dan and MCM and all that shit he was doing. But then he actually really sold out to him too. That's what I think. MCM bags. MCM was all over the damn place. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, because back then when he was making clothes, you didn't need that stuff was made out of New York. You didn't need the whole sweatshop. You need a sweatshop to make cheap shit. He was doing that stuff himself. Mexico changed. They shit, you don't need a passport. Well, you need a passport now. Now they want you to sign an immigration. You got to sign immigration status now. Immigration paperwork now. So you can take your ass to Cancun if you want. You got to sign immigration paperwork. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, vacation if you want. Kind of like if you like they always say you put a book in a black person face, they ain't gonna read it. No, that's wrong. That's wrong because most of the people don't read anything. And that's any race, any nationality. Most of the people don't fucking read. You know, so it ain't just one race. Most of the people don't read. So you could put it in their face and they won't read it. They won't. You know, so half the people don't read or understand or comprehend. You can't tell them shit. You can put the good shit. That's like being on the internet talking, you know, highly, you know, you talk about you talk about the stock market, you talk about medical science, you talk about anything that would help the people, and they would not pay that shit no mind. What they want to hear is what's going on celebrity shit. That's what they want to hear first. They want to hear they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want that shit. Yeah. There could be a big story on like a lot of countries, a lot of shit we eat over here in America is banned overseas. They don't want to hear that shit. Yeah. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that shit. Nah, they want to hear what's going on in the bullshit. Tell people what they use chemical coloring to put in your food, but overseas they use tomato, real tomatoes, use tomato, you know, to color the food. See, that's like any dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and Family Dollar. It ain't shit in here that's a dollar. There's nothing in these stores that's a dollar, but they call Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and Family Dollar. But there's nothing in these stores you can buy for $1. Nothing. You go in you go in any Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, or Dollar General, you buy 5 things, you can spend down there $40. Win $1. It's all propaganda to get your ass getting there and spend that money. What they say, heavy up and bite. Hey, you getting there, spend the money, man. They ain't shit there $1. Nothing you gonna see $1 in these dollar stores. Nothing's $1, man. But they're gonna tell you inflation. Yeah. Ain't none of that shit $1. Nothing $1 no more. Ain't that shit. Dollar General, my ass. No, Dollar General. They should call spend your dollars. They should put an S on the end of that shit. Spend your dollars. That's what they should call these Dollar Generals. Spend your dollars. That's what they should call it. Spend your dollars. That's what your ass gonna end up spending. Slow that shit down or what? You gonna slow down or what, man? What are you gonna do, man? Man, let's fuck this dumb truck, man. Give me alright. He see me coming, man. He come out of turn too fast, man. Let me see if he on the CB. Yeah, I'm coming. I waited to him. I waited for him, and he came out too fast, speeding. What you gonna do? Run into me, man? Man, you gotta slow down, man. That's what you need. You need to slow that shit down, bro. You go over here. What it was, he upset because he was trying to, I came to a complete stop. I rolled out. He coming out the path that was speeding. He mad because he couldn't get around me. So if he had an opportunity to cut the front of the truck off, he would have did that. He'd be all right. Yeah, he'd be all right. He'd definitely be all right. He got something to say. He got something to say. Yeah, all right, keep it moving, man. Yeah, keep it moving, idiot. You ain't got shit to talk about. He threw a signal on like he was about to run up in here, man. Come on, run up in here, bro. Do me a favor. Let me go ahead and run up in here real quick. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I see y'all in the building. Everybody in the building. Get rid of the trash. I say, hey, pretty much that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm backing up R. Kelly, man. God bless you. Be safe. Appreciate it. Yeah, oh, yeah, we can speak English over here. Hey, Michael, man. Michael said, Chuck speak English. Michael crazy. I see you in the building, Rob. Jeffrey, I see you. Nate. Speed limit 45. Must be 65. Must be in America. Yeah, where's speed limit you at? You already know. Gotta be over here, man. All right, let me run in here real quick. That look like one. That ain't one. That ain't one. I don't know what that is. Get up there. Get some water real quick. Yeah. I'm gonna go over. Come on here. People talking shit, man. boys are making 30 a piece doing it. All right, let me get back on this road. Hey, good morning, Lee. Yeah, let me get back on this road. Let me think about it. I see y'all in the chat. If y'all want to buy a gift, you can buy a gift. Them gifts range anywhere from a 99 cent to $2.50 if you feel like buying a gift. Or donate to the channel. Just hit the like button. I take the like button all day. Keep it alive. We got about another hour drive down to Port Newark. So once we get down to Port Newark, we might end the live right there in the port. Depends. And I appreciate the likes we got. Hey man, I still listen to R. Kelly, man. I listen to R. Kelly all day. All day I listen to R. Kelly. For the fact that R. Kelly did not make songs about kids, man. So your favorite artist. Because Diddy beat the first 3 charts, she was, I'm speaking for all the women. Okay, I understand that, I understand that, but she just went crazy. That. So the next one might be, they tried, they got R. Kelly, Diddy, now they Tyler Perry, the next gonna be DJ Khaled. They ain't saying shit about Bambaataa. They ain't saying nothing, and Bambaataa is known for doing this shit. African Bambaataa is known for doing what he did. And they have not pulled Bambaataa up on shit yet. Yeah. Now Bambaataa, a John Doe just went to court. And the John Doe been around for a long time. Nobody knows who he was since 2021. Since the Child Safety Act law came out in 2020. And he been around for a minute. Nobody still know his name. But he's able to win his case. Yeah. But they're not saying his name, but do you see Bambaataa in court? Nope. You see Bambaataa on the news? No. Bambaataa still traveling in Brazil, Portugal. He's in the UK. Bambaataa's in Africa. Bambaataa all over the place. But has Bambaataa yet been brought up on charges? No. No. They didn't bring Bambaataa on charges yet. Yeah. They have not brought Bambaataa up on charges yet. Not yet. You talking about Diddy was a freak off? Man, Bambaataa made Diddy freak offs look like sex education classes. Bambaataa had a nasty freak off. Bambaataa was worse. Worse than Diddy. Worse than, y'all say R. Kelly. Bambaataa was the worst of the worst, but he have not been brought up on charges yet. Bambaataa was on Lisa Evers. Bambaataa said out his mouth, he don't know who Hassan was. He don't know a B Stinger. And if B Stinger had these charges, why didn't B Stinger bring up these charges back then? So, why have not they get Bambaataa yet? Bambaataa could have got hit with the Man's Act law. He was taking men all over the place back. Since his gay, since his mental man shit, they don't want to step into the ring with that. Yeah. Bambaataa, so-called founder of hip-hop, been molesting young men allegedly for years, but have not yet brought Bambaataa on charges. But you're going after Diddy, you're going after R. Kelly, but you're not going after the man who started it all. It's kind of like saying Nas switched the era of rap and birthed a lot of other rappers. Bambaataa came through before him was Goo Hurt and all the new players. But when Bambaataa came through, he opened up a whole door of sexual sadists through the hip hop industry. But nobody talking about this shit. Yeah. Her sister took one of the leaders from the X-Clan to court. He stepped out. You don't hear nothing about it. You don't see him in court. With Bambaataa, you could go back to early, what, 70s, 80s. Shit, before Puffy was even born. But they didn't pull Bambaataa up yet. You have more women out there. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Man, look at that. Monica Lewinsky sucked off Bill Clinton. Why he ain't get hit with the Man's Act? Why he ain't get hit? She was being transported. Why he ain't get hit with it? If y'all want, yeah, go look up the Man's Act. You know, yeah, read that shit, bro. They got two of them. You got two. You got one Man's Act, and you got the Man's Act law. You got two of them. Read that shit. I was reading all the shit, man. I never read about it a couple of times. They started adding on shit as they went through the years. The Man's Act came out in 1910. The Man's Act law came out in 1910 for Jack Johnson, and then it went on further than that. Yeah, look up the Man's Act. Jack Johnson, he was a boxer. They couldn't do nothing with his ass. Even though he left and went to another country, but he brung his ass back. They locked him up. He did time for that. They released him. And then he ended up dying and shit. I'm not saying that Puffy is a saint, Sure. My thing is this. Once she got paid, that should have been it. Same thing with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby paid. He paid years ago and ended up going to jail a little later. Hey, y'all better look. Damn. These freak offs is bigger than P. Diddy. They bigger than him. They bigger than Bad Body. Because they know a lot of high-ranking people that's involved in these shits. You got government officials, people that write laws, a lot of state taxes and all of that. All of those people involved in this shit. The state level, the government level. As far as to the White House. A lot of involved in these parties. Shoot. I don't like this engine brake shit. Engine brake like my cat, man. hectic trying to get back home. Now I ain't up to court in a decent time. It's gonna be rough trying to get back. I gotta drop off a load and pick up that. I gotta go pick a CMA box. Yeah, just gotta get this down. 1080 easy 287 27. No, 80 easy 227. 287 24, 24 to 78. get, it flexes. Sometimes you get 40, sometimes you get 100. The highest I think I had in here one time was 200 people watching. That's think about the highest I had in here. It flexes up and down. Right now, it's here right here. I cut it at the bottom. Ain't that bad. about 20 minutes before I get there. I'm around about, 2 hours. Morning, everybody in the chat. Morning. Thanks for coming through, stopping by. Hit the like button if you can. I appreciate it. Jersey, 78 eastbound, heading down to Port Noble. Drop your flag in the lane, drop the country you're from, state, swamp, hood, ghetto, whatever. Drop it in the chat. Definitely hit that like button. wish the paper was so easy. That'd be a great thing, though. Right now, coming up on the airport and coming up on Port North. Read the chat once I get down to the port. Speed in a minute. yourself a gun. You got yourself a gun. Yourself a gun. What they gonna think what I'm gonna tell you. You got yourself a gun. This the second disc. before the Ether disc with Jay-Z. Ever since. Come up on me for the left side and cut the right side. I don't know what he's thinking about. Fucking gosh, son. Yourself a gun. You got yourself a gun. You got yourself a gun. Take what I want. You got yourself a gun. Yourself a gun. Got yourself a gun. I'm gonna take what I want. And come to Australia to do some outback trucking. see how these freeways. Oh, so if I come over there, I learn how to really drive, huh? So you said that's why you said we got an easy to bear. That must got some rough roads over there. Must got some rough roads. Well, we down here in Fort North now, so. Let me get around this guy. I don't know why he dropped so damn slow. Got the foam in his damn face. You put down that foam, you can drive the truck. Yeah, you put down that damn foam, he can drive. Got the foam right in his face. I'm not. All that. Oh yeah, they do. We got some nice trucks down here. Right now we're in the port. You're gonna see a whole lot of trucks. Oh, different kinds, different brands. I don't know if you're gonna see too many Scandinavians though. You ain't gonna see a lot of those down here. You ain't gonna see a lot of flat nose conventionals down. You might see one or two. Not a whole lot. North. Cut these zip ties off. Cut up these zip ties. Give me 1 minute. Jump out this truck. quick. JJ Evans, put it up and clap quick. Gun up and clap quick. Nah, it's not a stimulator. You wish it was. Come at your fat lips. Come with my classics. Alright, let's get in here. Pretty much have to wait. You what? Camera Enterprise.
All right, what are we doing?
Dropping off a load.
Okay, give me the booking.
NAM 776-0993.
776?
Yes, 776-0993. 0993.
Hazmat cars.
No, has no cars to pick up.
All right, let me know when you have a ticket, right? Thank you.
All right, I have a ticket.
Thank you.
All right. We gotta go to slot. We gotta go to slot 240. Drop this off. Check the ticket. This shit. Bumps on like in the air and shit. Go into the slot. We're waiting for that train to go by. I gotta go to slot 240. Got me. He should have had stopped the pickup truck for cutting the machine off. Stopped me for cutting him off. Go right in front of the damn machine. Cut in from down here. 240. Side. Coming? Yeah. Oh, that was quick. We can get out of here now. GA from Australia. I'm doing good. Creatures are coming through. Well, this is Port North, New Jersey. This is Mar Terminal. That was quick. We out of here. I took that box. We can leave. Let's go over to the container yard so we can get it. Pick up an empty. careful with these damn ports. These fools don't be messing around. They will cut you off and tear your truck up. What up? What up, Brian? Yeah, I'm leaving, shit, 64. Really nobody in here. I gotta go over, I got an option to go to CNC Maintenance, Staten Island, or Columbia, CNC Maintenance. I'm gonna go there right now. Oh, no, they got a line out there now. Shit, hell yeah, it's a line out there now. Port Authority all out there, motherfucker. That line out there. Oh, it's a line out there in CNC. I'm about to go to Columbia right now. See if I can empty up. I gotta get a CMA box. I'm gonna go to Columbia and see if I can get a CMA box right now. Yeah, but they got a line out there. I just can't cross it just now. I probably only hit by no more than 10 minutes of being in here. Seems like I need to take a box. Busy. All right. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Nah, I'm in Port North, New Jersey. Hey, good morning from Florida. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. I know. I seen those one with them the antennas in the back. Man, that thing huge. I seen those. I seen one in the camper. Alright, let's get over here to get this damn empty. It's not too bad out here. The highways was decent coming down, bro. I drove all the way down. When I got down to the 82, 87 split, one shit. Wasn't no back up, drove down in that lane. Came out 24, got on 24, no back up on 24, give them one. That ain't bad right now. What up, Kazoo? Hit the gas and run it. I can't do that right now, man. You know, these hoods are plastic. These hoods are fiberglass, man. I hit the hood and run it. The hood be sitting in the truck with me. We down here in Port, North New Jersey. Down here in Jersey right now in Port. Trying to get up out of here. At what point? Shit. 64 down there empty. The only thing I seen that was crowded right now was CNC maintenance. But then when he on some BS, he's gonna tell you, oh yeah, so let him work and you stay home. What? It ain't bad. It's only what? 1, 2 trucks going out? One part by the containers? Nothing like that. But that's one of the work trucks. I mean,